Time and money. They're two of the most precious commodities in our hectic lives. Keeping everything in balance is increasingly more difficult for all of us. Upon receiving this, employees are instructed to return a tear-off card to the coordinator you've designated at your office. And finally, when you provide access to the Royal Lifetime Advantage program, you'll have another tool to help attract and retain valued employees.
Question yet?
Yeah, he did.
Where'd you get the diamond?
Charles Kent Reaver.
Let him talk.
Charles Kent Reaver.
Who?
You know, Dial Diamond.
You can't even spell diamond.
One-on-one.
What's up with Charles Kent Reaver?
They cut diamonds right.
You can't cut left or right.
Oh, they're perfectionists. Like me.
Just dial Diamond, D-I-A-M-O-N-D.
$40,000 purchase of a 240-acre parcel of land to establish a private year-round camp for Dearborn residents. The property included a 21-acre spring-fed lake, 1,000 feet of Huron River footage, and a winding trout stream. The whole concept for Camp Dearborn started with Mayor Orville Hubbard. For decades, going to youth camp was an annual event for many Dearborn youth. Over the years, Camp Dearborn remained a favorite summer getaway for residents, but as times changed, so did the camp.
We found that people's tastes have changed over the last 50 years, and they expect different kinds of programs and activities that they might not have wanted, say, in the 1950s or 60s. One of the biggest changes that we have at camp now is the new Mystic Creek Golf Course, which is a 27-hole championship golf course.
The engine room is one of the widest open areas of the ship. The only way you can access anything is by narrow passageways and very steep, narrow ladders. The firefighters who are fighting the simulated engine room fire will be confronted with many problems in moving equipment around, searching for the fire, and then ultimately extinguishing it. All the time they will be limited in the amount of time they can spend in the area because of the limitation of the amount of air that they carry in their air packs.
When a victim was discovered several stories below deck, the technical rescue quickly set up their equipment and went to work.
Use a tripod system to remove the injured crewman to the deck of the ship. And from the deck of the ship, we're going to use high-angle rescue techniques.
What we're trying to do is experiment with some of the methods to see which will develop best on the banks. The first method, closest to the bridge, is called a brush mattress. That involves the live willows that are laid down and wired in place so that they'll propagate in the spring. The second method is a geotextile grid. It involves material that's layered and woven back and forth with layers of wood and willows to see what will propagate best there. And the third method is a live machine method, where we take willows and we lay them lengthwise into the ground and cover them up and have them propagate along the banks of the river that way.
We think that this whole process has given the officers a much more effective tool than they had before. The word will get out very quickly that, you know, if you commit an offense in Dearborn now, you are going to end up in court. You're going to end up in the 19th District Court. And you're going to have to bring your parents along, and you're going to have to suffer the consequences.
By successfully handling numerous juvenile cases, the 19th District Court will send a very strong message to the community.
Welcome to Joey's Comedy Club. We have a great show for you tonight. And don't forget, after the show, join us downstairs for more fun at Kicker's Sports Bar. Your tickets are good for $1 off all food and drink. Right now, sit back, relax, and let us show you just a few of the great acts we have coming here for you at Joey's.